and I made a find that I'm really excited about, and I cannot wait to show you. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. My name is Kevin, we're in the Commonwealth cabin. We hope you guys are doing great out there. And we have, this is like my favorite day to ship here. So for like a month now, we've been doing some early shipping. I'm picking out some items to get out and get shipped early so that Sunday's not overwhelming because I'm back at school. I've said this 100 times, so you don't want to hear it. But it is a little bit more challenging when, I got to be at school by, before 7 o'clock doing what I got to do for school, to be up really late on Sunday nights doing a bunch of shipping. So I'm trying to kind of dilute that a little bit by doing some early shipping. So I pick out 6, 8, 10 things and get them shipped out early. It looks like 3 of those things are to viewers, which is really, really nice of y'all. And one of them, two sales to 1 viewer. And we appreciate that. And I just saw something come by from the Homeschool Hustler store to a viewer as well. And I think it's Sandy. But we're going to ship that out probably tomorrow. So at any rate, that's really, really awesome. But we had some other sales, some sales that some people might just pass up at a garage sale. But I usually look at this kind of stuff to see if I can find something unique that'll sell. And I found something that wasn't listed on eBay. And when I saw that, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to pay 50 cents for this thing and I'm going to sell it. And it took a little while to sell, but I did sell it and I did make some pretty good money. And I made a find that I'm really excited about and I cannot wait to show you. And we had something show up today that we bought from Matt, Part-Time Pickers, that he's been selling. And some of you have seen what he's been selling over there. And I bought 2 of them. So at some point next week, we're going to do a giveaway of one of those items. So I'm going to show you that as well. And some other cool things that sold. Let's take a look. All right, first thing here are these vintage corn holders. And they're dogs, little dogs. Looks like a Dalmatian maybe, and I don't know, a yellow lab. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but there are 3 sets here, 3 different dogs. And you'll see this bag here has 50 cents on it. And there was more of them in there than this. And I've already sold that one off. Already made a little bit of money already. So we're in the pure profit. And then these sold for $7.50 plus shipping. So this is pure profit on top. So I don't know, maybe $6 profit or so on these, plus to add 4 on the other one. So we're going to make $10 on some vintage corn holders that we bought for 50 cents. So it's nothing amazing, but this stuff is out there everywhere. Don't go out there thinking you're going to, well, maybe you will depending on where you're at. And I'm not discouraging people to specialize in certain things, especially there are so many of you out there who just sell, X, Y, or Z, and you just crush it out there. And there's definitely a benefit to that. But it depends on where you live, right? If I was just going to sell one little niche item here where I live out in the middle of nowhere, I'd make no money. And I know a lot of you are in that situation. Some of you aren't. And I love the fact that so many of you are experts because you give me advice all the time. I read those comments. I read 95% of the comments minimum and maybe upwards of 99 because there are so many of you out there who've been reselling longer than me. Been reselling not as much time as me, but you're an expert in something that I'm not an expert in. And I really do appreciate reading those. Hopefully, if you're a commenter, you go on there and learn a lot too. I learn a ton from y'all, and I really appreciate it. I guess I'm teaching you how to sell $7.50 corn holders while y'all are giving me some valuable information. But hey, this one's awesome. This one's going to a viewer, and she bought 2 things. The other one is inside. And it's clothing, so that's usually inside. And so we're going to show you that inside. But this is to Corleen. And she says, I love your videos. My husband is going to love these. So Corleen, we appreciate it. And we hope he enjoys. All right, so here we go. This is it. And you might be like, why in the world? So I paid 50 cents for this thing. And it's Aladdin 7-Eleven. And it's the, I don't know, it's like an hourglass kind of shape. I don't know what these things are called. Heavier base, of course, so it won't tip. It's got a little pad on the bottom so it doesn't slide around. And this is vintage 7-Eleven. And you would be amazed at how many old big gulp things, and how many of those things sell for big money. Not big money. Let's just say sell for more money than you might think they sell for. It's hard to believe even for me that this sold for $20 plus shipping. $20 plus shipping for this. And I just, I look for that stuff every once in a while. I'm like, that thing's cool. And then I look at it and it's Aladdin 7-Eleven, kind of cool colors, but you know what? The paint's not even in great shape on it. But I'm like, I'm picking this thing up. It's going to sell. And it wasn't out there. It wasn't out there at all on eBay. It wasn't listed. There was no sold comps. And I'm like, I'm going to put it out there for $20 plus shipping. And it sold. So I love this stuff. This stuff is just money in the bank to me. And there are so many people out there competing over the same exact items when you can find this stuff out there just laying around everywhere and somebody wants it. All right, we have a couple more items in here that I'm going to show you. One over here on the shelf. And then one, I think, in the back somewhere. I just listed it, and it sold really, really quickly, like within half an hour or so. And then I got a couple more things I just have to show you before we head inside and look at the 5 or 6 sales in there. And then we got a Homeschool Hustler store sale. I think Turner's going to join us. And Reagan's got to give a thank you to 3 or 4 folks for buying something out of the Commonwealth Picker store. Let's take a look at these. All right, so we've been talking about these for a while. We are in the pure profit on the large ones. Actually, these we bought a long time ago, and we'd be in the pure profit for these if they ever sold. I think I've got them priced a little too high. But this one here is Bret the Hitman Hart. And this one is a type, and I was listening to Two Dudes Picking, and they were talking about the type of WWE wrestlers that bend at the waist. I said, hey, I got some of those. Listened to their little podcast the other day. And you have Davey Boy Smith, and he definitely does that. And he sells for pretty good money in comparison to the others. And then you have Bret the Hitman Hart right here, and he does the same. And so if you find these WWF, WWE, of course the vintage ones from 1980s are going to sell really well. But these are from the early teens, 2011-ish, I think. I think that's what we're going to find on these. Let me just double check. 2011. Whenever you find the accessories, you're going to be better off. And they are pretty mobile, of course, little action figures. And Bret the Hitman Hart sold for $20 plus shipping. All pure profit at this point. Thank you, Lori. We do appreciate it since you sold them to me. Even though you made some money on me, I made some money on them too. So this is all pure profit at this point. We've sold 2 other characters so far, made our money back. And so this will make us at $20 plus shipping. This will make us about $17 profit right there. All right, since I'm over here, let's go ahead and look at Matt Part-Time Pickers. I'm going to test this thing a little bit later, but he's selling a heat gun. Let's check it out. All right, so here's his heat gun right here. And I have never actually used one. I've had a blow dryer in there, and occasionally I use it from time to time, but it's not terribly effective. It doesn't do exactly what I want often. But to get the stickers off of stuff, I would love to give this thing a shot. And I've seen Matt use them before, and I'm pretty happy about this. I bought 2. Because I wanted to give one away to one of y'all next week. We'll definitely do a giveaway either on Instagram or on YouTube and let you have one of these. So I'm eager to test this thing out. We'll put it on a video next week and then we'll give one of them away. So thank you, Matt. We appreciate it. All right, next thing you can probably see right behind me. You've probably seen it already in the video. Like, what is that? So yes, that's an Animan, but it's not your traditional Animan. I've got to tell you this story, and I'm excited about this buy that we made the other day. All right, so it looks like a bunch of Animan, and it is, but you got to check this out. And yes, we are going to list these out. Look at these Animan I have back here. All right, these are the misfits. There's something wrong with them, so we're going to list those, and we have a few more back here as well that we're going to put. I think we're going to put them on the CommonwealthPicker.com store, at least the misfits we are. Pretty darn quick here, so if you're still looking for one, I will make an announcement probably first on Instagram and the same day on YouTube when we put them back out there. So those are awesome, and they have made us a bunch of money, obviously, and thanks to y'all out there. But check this out. Here is, I have sold Animans of all type for a long time whenever I find them. But look at this. This is a golf club head cover Animan. And I have never found one. I've seen them on eBay all the time. They sell. They sell for a lot more money. Obviously, I mean, they're huge. They sell for $25 on eBay. And I had a friend that I had talked to, haven't talked to him in a while. I coached both of his boys playing baseball. I taught both of his boys history in my class. And his wife is a doctor. And I was just telling some stories and talking. And he said, you know what? I think I have some Animan in my garage. And I said, no, you don't. So I think I do. And he gave me a call and says, hey, they're golf club head covers. That's what they are. And he sent me a picture and he says, hey, I have 40 of them. You want them? And I said, how much? And we came to a little agreement on them. And he sold them to me. So I'm excited to have these. I've sold all kinds of things in a man, but I have never sold the golf. I've got to keep one for my own golf club set right there. That's going on my driver for sure. Check that thing out. That thing is awesome. So I'm going to be listing those here pretty quick and checking out the market on them. I don't know if any are listed right now, but I have seen some sell for $25. So I'm going to make a pretty good amount of money on these guys, and I just couldn't believe it. So that's another reason to tell people what you do, right? And tell people what to look out for. Ask people for specific things. Post things. Go out there and do the legwork. Things don't come to you. You have to expose yourself a little bit and say, hey, you know, I need some help. I need this. I need that. I'm looking for this. You know, tell people. Say, I'm looking for this kind of thing. If you come across it, let me know. Here's my phone number. And sometimes you get that call out of the blue. So that is awesome. That is really, really cool. Hey, next item here is, I just love these kind of items. Kind of like the 7-Eleven thing. Everybody's looking around for all kinds of different stuff. And I just tend to look for different things and find them. This isn't incredibly unusual, but it's something I've sold many times, and I'm sure I'll sell many more times. Now all I have to do is find it. And I think it's the Pennsylvania bin. Maybe it's Florida. Nope, it's got to be over here. And there's one of them. It's an Oakley sunglass case. There's the other one. And I listed them separately, quantity of 2. And they both sold. And they sold for $24 for an Oakley case. They're a hard case, kind of, sort of. They're not extremely hard. You know, they're kind of malleable. But they're both zipper and they're both Oakley cases. And I pick these up all the time. I haven't picked one up in like a year. But I mean, I used to find these things all the time and sell them. Sunglass cases, depending on the right brand, will bring you some good money. And they always ship out first class. These right here, combined, are going to ship out first class. So $24 free shipping, paid $1. So just do the math quickly in my head. They're going to ship out probably for 8 ounces. Put them in an 8x6x4 box right here. I think is probably what we'll do. And they'll ship out right at 8 ounces. So let's say, oh, let's go on the high side here. Let's say 4, 8, 24 minus 8. We're looking at about a $16 profit. And that's very, very conservative right there. It's probably closer to 17, but we'll say $16 profit on those. We're going to say about the same profit on these. We're going to make $32 on something that most people would walk right past. Most of you resellers would not walk past anything like this for sure. But a lot of people would walk past that one for sure. Hey, I just realized that this one's going out to a viewer as well. So half of our 8 sales to viewers today. We had a lot more than 8 sales, but I'm only shipping 8 out. So Tom, thank you so much, and we hope you enjoy the Hitman. It's going out in the 7x4x2 box. One of my favorites. Love that box.
Hey, this is Homeschoolhouse Turner here, and I have a Homeschoolhouse store sale. And this is one of my toys. Let's go check it out. And it's a Hot Wheels Mega Car Wash. And it sold for $22 plus shipping.
All right, y'all, we have Reagan here, and she just wants to say thank you to a few folks. We're not going to ship out a bunch today, just a few. How many are we shipping out here?
4.
Okay, who's buying them?
Robert, Mark, Debbie, and Robert.
And I think it was a mix of stuff we packaged up. So I think a couple of ornaments and a mug and a shirt. And those are headed your way. And you've got an ornament right there. So we're down to 5, Reagan. Down to 5. So when those 5 are gone, that's the one we're going to give away to some viewer. And it's, what number is it?
22 out of 40.
22 out of 40. 22 out of 40. And it's signed. Reagan signed them all and numbered them all, yep. Didn't you? Okay, awesome. Can't wait to give that away. Probably at this pace sometime next week for sure. All right, thanks.
Bye, and don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Hey, Mary Kay lipstick sale. Amazing. It's never happened before. $7 plus shipping. Amber Glow. $7 plus shipping is a low-end one for us, but it's all pure profit. Hey, more Mary Kay, but this was totally different. So this was my buy that I've listed. The rest of the stuff I bought, and my wife listed all of them. Finally, she told me, by the way, they're all listed. But these are those cases. We haven't sold many in a while, and I think we have another one going out tomorrow. But these are just Mary Kay lipstick, you know, pink. I guess that's pink. Is that pink, y'all? Kind of bejeweled. I don't know what you want to call that thing. Beaded. I don't know. You can see it better than me there. So, hey. Somebody bought 2 of them, which is awesome. I do free shipping on them. $26. $26. and they're gonna go out. These are a little heavier than you might think. Package them up, they're probably gonna go out over 4 ounces, but put it in a 4x4x4 box. I might be all right. I might be able to get it under 4 ounces, right there on the limit. If I put paper, we'll see. Either way, I'm gonna make a bunch of money. It's all pure profit. Paid $3 for, was it 40 of them? Can't remember, but we're gonna make a bunch of money. This is my kind of sale. Multi-quantity, easy shippers. You know, this is gonna be around a $21 profit. All right, Eeyore, love Eeyore. Might have picked this one up at Goodwill, which means it's not a great profit because it went on discount here to get rid of it because it's been around a while. Although, I feel like I bought this at a garage sale somewhere. Do y'all remember me buying this somewhere? Some of you, well, I can't remember half the time, to be perfectly honest with you. I used to remember everything all the time. And now there's so many videos in my head, and I do the editing, and stuff swims around in there. And I got school and all those dates and history, and I'm getting older, and it's harder to remember. Anyway, $12 plus shipping on this one. There's always a reason to smile. There is always a reason to smile. Most of the time, anyways, I think. I'm smiling. You guys are awesome. So here we go. Eeyore. I love Eeyore. Oh, bother. So there you go. Women's size small, which is why it was a hard seller. Hey, this is what makes me smile here. Here you go. This is to a viewer. So, hi Kevin, saw this in your videos, so I thought I would pick it up. So I thought I'd pick up the last one that you have listed to show some support. Thanks for all the great videos and hope you and your family are well, Jason. So Jason, thank you. Very, very nice. I like your eBay store name there. You didn't say I could, I'm going to mention it. You'll be all right. 8-Bit Trading. I like it. That's the name of the eBay store. So that's really good. I'm assuming you sell old video games. What do you think? Electronics and whatnot. So there's the smudger, and I don't have to answer the question anymore. What is that thing? Every single time I show one, somebody, what is that thing? So I'll say it one more time because it's the last one. Actually, technically it's not because the insert part I still have. So Jason, whenever you get done with this and you need a new insert, you know where to find one. So this one sold for $10. And it is, it says it removes smudges quickly and easily from the iPad, iPhone, iPod, and other touchscreen devices. Sleek design, fits in your pocket. Pocket size. What the heck? All right, we're going to see if we can get Turner. Maybe I've already put him on here. Or Reagan to say something. I think I'll put a question on. I used to do that on these, I guess, Sunday videos for you. Throw a question on that somebody asked during the week. Haven't done that in a while, so we'll definitely do that, and hopefully we'll answer somebody's question out there. And I just want to say one more time, I know I say it every time, but I really mean it. This kind of stuff, Jason and all y'all, Corleen, oh, by the way, Corleen's other purchase was this, right? She bought 2 things. I failed to mention that. So out of our 9 things going out today, 3 are to viewers. Very kind. We appreciate it. We're blown away by it all the time, and we have enjoyed kind of passing that on to some other people as well. So we appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. I have a question about negative feedback from, I'm going to say Jacques. Looks very French here. Do negative comments stay on or do they eventually drop off? So they stay on for a year. There's like a division. They'll show how many do you have in the last month, how many in the last 6 months, and how many in the last year. And it's a cumulative total for that year. So, you know, after 1 month, it just moves over a column, and then another 6 months it'll move over, and then after 12 months, it drops off. So